Yo, dude, how's it going?
Very well, thank you. Since then, now it's like, okay, now you can actually think about stuff you want to, because you're actually, you're kind of, you don't need to think about the shit that shouldn't really be thought about, like eating and all that kind of thing. It's all there for you. Set it up, forget it, and then go.
Exactly. It's literally like plug and play. It means that you can just implement and feel the benefits from it where you don't really have to think about the actual execution of it or what you're actually implementing. A lot of guys are just living a life based off of other people's expectations and opinions and never actually being their true, authentic selves. That is where I found myself. About a year ago, the start of this year, I figured out that I was just living as fragmented parts of other people's lives and expectations on me. That started a cascading thought in my mind that I was just living to satisfy others. And that I didn't actually know who I truly, authentically was. There were so many decisions that were coming up. The way I was dressing was based to please others, was doing things based off of what I thought social media would find cool. The stories I was posting, there are so many things that I realised that I was doing that was simply just for others. Other people's expectations and opinions were weighing heavy on me and I didn't even really realise. And a lot of guys are in the exact same spot. You might go out for drinks because you don't want to deal with the peer pressure of your mates making a comment saying, oh, why are you not coming out tonight? Why are you not drinking? You might not step up in a meeting or speak out loud because you're scared of looking dumb in front of your manager or your boss or saying what you think is right because someone else's opinion. You might be holding yourself back in so many different ways in the way that you're acting, your routine, your life, just because of what other people expect of you. And if I realised it, and I've now taken my clients through this, you're probably doing the exact same thing. There are decisions that you are making every single day that aren't decisions based off of what you want. They're decisions you make because of what you think other people are going to think about your decision making. And a lot of guys spend their entire lives thinking about what other people think about them, and it doesn't make any sense. So here is how you can break that cycle. Here is how you can identify if you are plagued with other people's opinions and if you are living a true authentic self or how to actually create one. So for the next 7 days, think about the decisions you are making. Anything. Again, dumb things like putting on the clothes. Are you dressing the way that you want to dress or are you dressing for someone else? Whose opinion is weighing heavy on you? Any opinion or any decision that comes up throughout the day, are you doing it for you or is there another influence? Is someone bossing you around in your own head, right? Once you've identified that, write them down, take a note on your phone or just make a mental log. Once you've done it for a wee while, come up with the most recurring boss in your own head. Who is it? Is it managers, bosses, peers, girlfriend, partner, whatever, parents even? And ask yourself, if you were on your deathbed making this decision, would you care about what that person had to say about you and the decision that you are currently making? If you're on your deathbed, do you care what an influencer thinks about your life and how it looks and if it's cool? Do you think people on social media would care about the products that you buy, the clothes that you wear, what you spend your money on? Would you care what your friends or your manager thinks about the decisions you are making? Even your parents. Your parents can have expectations on you. But if that's not aligned to your values and who you want to become, then no, you shouldn't care. Ask yourself, are you doing it for you? For yourself, to be useful for your future, or to make yourself proud, to respect yourself. Once you've made a list of the most recurring people, you can then figure out who you care about, who you don't care about, and start removing those opinions from your mind, from your daily decisions, from maybe the way that you've set up your entire life. Because as I said, when I first started doing this, I realised I didn't know who I was because I was just different people. I was just wee fragments of different people, the way I was acting and what I was doing every single day. So once you're there, once you've figured those two things out, then how do you become your true, authentic self? How do you start acting in your own best interest? You do it by figuring out who your boss actually is. And you can phrase it in a way whenever you're making a decision. Does this decision serve who you want your boss to be? Right? And that could be, does this decision serve the version of me that's already succeeded 10 years down the line and is looking back with zero regrets? Does this serve the 10-year-old me that I promised I would become? Does this serve my true, unapologetically true version of myself? Does this serve my higher calling, my higher identity, the most eternal version of you? Does this serve just excellence? If you can ask yourself what you are doing in the moment and go, who does this serve? You can kill procrastination. You can stop scrolling your phone there and then and figure out something better to do to create that 10-year down the line version of yourself that's already succeeded. You can ask yourself everything. Is the job you're currently doing serving you? Is the physique and the health you've got serving you? Everything. Because once you've got that in place and you know who you're actually serving, you'll then feel so much better because you've removed noise, you've removed distraction, you've removed negative energy, and you are only going to be doing things that you want to do that serves you. So stop being in the service of negative people. Only be in the service of people that you truly, truly care about and that their values align with who you are. If not, you've got work to do. You've got some figuring out to do. Because it took me a good couple of months after figuring that out to realise. And now, I'm happier. I've got better routine. I live more authentically. The things that I thought were discipline before now just happen automatically. I only do what I want to do. That doesn't mean I only get to do fun things. I still have to do the things I don't really want to do, but I know that doing those things serves the greater, higher purpose calling. So, make sure that you're figuring out you. And if you're someone that is already figuring out, you might be someone that is performing well. You might be someone that already has a bit of success, career progress, whatever. And you know that there's just areas of your life that are not you. It might be your physique, it might be your mindset, your routine, whatever. Then I have gone through the exact same process. Know exactly what it feels like to be stuck. Know what it feels like to be in that position where you know you're capable of more, but you just don't know how. And if you want to get there without wasted time, without wasted energy, without feeling like you have to commit your entire day to doing habits and rituals or getting a physique by spending hours and hours in the gym, then I have the empire builder blueprint that I have built from my personal experience, tested now for hundreds of clients, so that they can build the version of themselves that makes them proud. Because the majority of the guys that this is for guys that are already performing, but they just want to elevate without burning out, without adding more to their plate. So if that is something that is interesting to you, then there's a form down below. You can check that out, because I want to make sure that you get to the best version of yourself, because I have been not the best version of me. I'm obviously still building, I'm obviously still creating, and still trying to shoot higher, as we all should be. But I've designed a roadmap that has worked for me and worked for countless others, and can absolutely work for you. If you want to chat about it, my WhatsApp is also down below. You can just tap the link and start chatting to me. And for right now, any guy that is interested, if they sign up for a 3-month block of working on themselves, I will match it and give another 3 months for completely free on the other side. So that you've got half a year of complete transformation to your physique, your mindset, your lifestyle, and your routine, so that you are flying into 2026 an absolute different animal. If that's something that interests you, I love to chat, I love to speak, because this, helping you, is part of my higher calling. It's part of my higher identity. This is what I'm built for now. So any guy that's interested, thank you for watching. Thank you for making it this far. Most guys are so dopamine addicted that they've clicked off by now. So congrats to you for actually sticking along. But if you want to elevate, if you want to level up, if you want to become more authentically you through creating a vision and actually executing on it with a plan laid out in front of you, then I can absolutely help. But apart from that, peace out. Have a good day.